Hello and welcome to another exciting video. We are jumping right into it today as always. But before we do that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you get all my future videos. Trying to do these a lot more regular. I know I say that like every video, and I probably say this part in every video too, but trying to be a little more consistent. Getting there. Trying to get all of these videos knocked out for this particular game until the new NASCAR game comes out next month. So you'll probably have two more videos with this game after this. Maybe a live stream here or there. I don't know. Whatever I have time for. Yeah, all sorts of things. Trying to think of where we left off from last week with what's going on in the dirt racing world and asphalt stuff a little bit. Oh, I did go up to Slinger Speedway last weekend. That was pretty fun. Took my mom and my daughter because it was a daytime event. Started at 2 in the afternoon, so I was home, or we were home before my wife even got home from work. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Had a good time. I might even go to Wilmot tonight for the IRA sprint cars were there last night. As of recording this, I think just their lightning sprints are there today. But apparently after the races they're having a trunk or treat session in the pits, so might do that tonight. But again, I might just go to Davenport and go to night 2 of the Corn State Nationals at Davenport. My wife and daughter have not been there. I went earlier this year for Dirt Track Summer Nationals Hell Tour race. I had a good time there. It was a great track, great venue. It was nice to go to a track that had something other than beer-wise, something other than, you know, the Bud Light, Miller Lite, nasty beer. Y'all will probably disagree with me, but I'm sorry. I like my bougie beer. Yeah, they had like a big cooler. They probably had like, I don't know, a dozen different beers to choose from. I mean, I think they did have those beers, but they also had like local craft stuff and like regional craft stuff. I think I tried a local Davenport craft beer that was actually pretty good. And then I noticed they had it at the Quick Trip across the street, so filled my cooler up with that. That was good times. The World of Outlaws were at Needmore last night, late models. Nick Hoffman won that. I did see that, you guys know I follow the Hunt the Front guys. They were in their own car this week, with their new body on the car. I think they finished like 13th, started 9th. getting into all sorts of drivers here. Forgot about that. I ran all 41 races of the season in like 2 days. It's a lot of work. The World of Outlaws late models are back at it again tonight. I believe they're going to Sonoya, which is also in Georgia. The front boys will be there again tonight, again in their own stuff. I think I saw that Joseph is going to be closing out the season in that JCM 19M car at the Lucas Oil Series. A lot of you guys probably already know that already, especially if you know who that is. Some of you guys are probably like, yeah, that's old news now. Well, I'm talking about it now that I'm thinking about it. Doing this off the cuff today. I haven't even opened my phone yet to give myself some notes. So he'll be, I think they're at Knoxville next weekend, and then he'll be doing the Pittsburgher, and then he'll be doing the dirt track championships with the Lucas Oil Series at Eldora. I think that's all that's left of them for the season, I do believe. I think the Hunt the Front series runs their final weekend here coming up pretty soon, as their boys are looking to chase that championship in their own series. It's been rumblings that he may or may not be in that 19 car next year in that rocket to chase Rookie of the Year for Lucas with that team. They said they don't know. They don't know their plans yet. But what they do know is that regardless of what happens, that series will still run, even if they only run like 1 or 2 events in it themselves. So that's good to know. Series is doing really well. I mean, I think I saw that Dirt Tracker Daily guy, I can't remember his name right now, Jason Fielder or whatever, said that they get 30 plus cars on average per race, so that's a pretty good average for, just a regional series. Plus they get a lot of big stars that come and race with them all the time, the big national touring guys. And the big national guys that just run like pick and choose and whatever. So that's cool. I know the Mars series, Mars Late Model Series, is in Davenport, like I said earlier. Jason Fager won last night. Shout out to him. The second place in the point standings, Ryan Unziker finished second. The two of them started on the front row together. Fager led from flag to flag. That's what I watched last night on Flow. I think the program went a little longer than I thought it would. They spent a lot of time on track prep, which paid off. I mean, it put on a pretty good show. There was quite a bit of passing. I don't think it put on as good a show as they did back when they were there in the summer. Was that back in June? Not quite as good of an event, but they're back at it again tonight. I think the IMCA modifieds will be there tonight. Or the Mars modifieds, I don't know. I just saw that there were going to be modifieds there, so. And maybe sprints? I think I remember seeing sprint cars on that. Not quite sure on that though. By the time I look it up, this video will be over, so. There's that going on. High limit race last night that I will look up. I'm so silly, as my daughter would say. Oh yeah, Tanner Thorson won last night. Thought so, but I wanted to make sure I gave you correct information. Followed by Brad Sweet and Dason Persley. Yeah, I said Brad Sweet and Dason Persley, I think. Just making sure I said it properly. My brain, I set up wrong, so. Notables, Cy Lynch, this is home track, he finished 5th. Rico Abreu finished 7th. Justin Peck trying to keep up some momentum and was 4th. Yeah, the championship for High Limit is getting so confusing because I think in driver's points, Rico's probably leading it all. But in like owner's points, he's like second or something like that now. I think that Aaron Wright's car is sitting up top in the points. So I don't know if they'll crown the Drivers' Championship because they're only talking about owners stuff. It should be equally as important, in my opinion. That's just me. Yeah, I get drivers miss races because of injury. But I don't know. They should still be talking about driver championship. Las Rico is just that far away from everyone now, which I wouldn't be surprised. But that's going to wrap up this video. If you haven't done so already, like, comment, subscribe, especially if you made it all the way through this one. And we are the winner mac and cheese dinner and champion. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.